I'm Jennifer Dassa. I am the director and founder of Feeding Tiny Tummies, which started in 2017. When it started, I was a family advocate for Southwestern Community Services Head Start, and the kids were coming at lunchtime asking, Miss Jen, could I have a snack to take home? And then, it was every day, and then I realized it was because there was no snacks or food shortage at home. So I would bring them snacks, and then they realized on Friday that it was 2 days before I saw them again. So they wanted 2 snacks and a juice box. So I was buying it out of my pocket, and then I began to work with the New Hampshire Food Bank to figure out what else I could do to help these kids through the weekend. Initially, when we started in 2017, I had 35 families that I was filling bags for weekends that went home with children. But then when the pandemic struck, everybody was kind of in panic mode, so we stepped up, and at that point we started doing community stuff, drive-through food events, food drives, anything to reach the people that were shut in. The families that had COVID, we delivered to their doorstep. So through this process of COVID and Tiny Tummies growing, we now serve over 1,200 individuals through our open hours each month. We do over 350 bags each month that go to local schools, daycares, preschools, and those go home with the children. And that doesn't include our snack program. I think our snack program is doing 9 schools. Some of the schools have 15 classrooms. Now that COVID money has dried up, the children are having to choose at school when are they going to eat. They're no longer allowed to get the free snack, free breakfast, free lunch. So we're serving a lot of the schools with snacks to give these children the snacks so they don't have to choose when they're the hungriest. And in addition to that, we have a resource center where we have somebody that is able to work with the community on computers, whether it's resume writing or help with a class, or even just simply doing applications for fuel assistance or food stamps, whatever they need. So we have somebody on site to work with them on that. We have a Christmas program, a Thanksgiving program, back to school backpack program. We do an Easter program, and that's kind of it in a nutshell. I was that kid that, liked the Happy Meal with the toy in it, and a lot of these children, they can't afford to go and do that. So every single week, our children get something in their bag, whether it's a new book. As it gets colder, one week they're gonna all get knitted hats and mittens. So that is a big piece that sets us aside, but we also work really hard to think outside the box. And a lot of families too, there may be two parents in the household that are working, but are, $5 over the limit of receiving food stamps, but yet their child has medications or a car breaks down, and then they have to make that choice. Do I feed my child or do I fix my car to get to work? So we keep the process very minimal of what they need to bring in here to receive our service. There's a form that they fill out that just states, yes, I really do need this help this week, rather than them trying to remember to bring in their negative bank accounts or the repairs for their car. We don't want to do that. It's hard enough for people to come here, and we try to make it as welcoming and as friendly as we can. We're just people trying to do the best for our community and ensure that all the needs are being met, not only by our children, but our elderly and our families. One of the most rewarding things is knowing the difference that I've made in the community. I was in bed one evening and I got an email from a mom saying that they had a food shortage and she had a toddler and a newborn, and because she wasn't eating, she wasn't producing enough milk for the baby. So I said to her, come to my office tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., call me, and I will bring food down to you at your car, because she had her children with her. So she came, I did everything I could, formula, everything I could for this family. That night at 10 o'clock, as I went to bed again, she messaged me and said, I just want to thank you because my babies are in bed tonight with full tummies, and it's because of you. So that kind of thing reminds me of why I do what I do. Our community, we're pretty blessed. We're doing a food drive in November, and there are so many businesses that are local that are just so willing to step up and help. We may be the hub to get the food out there, but we could not do it without the local community and their support. We're just so blessed and so thankful for this community.